Hi guys, welcome back to GH Spoilers channel. Today, we will learn about the issue that recently unfolded in an explosive courtroom scene on ABC's General Hospital, bringing with it startling revelations, emotional reconciliations, and the unexpected birth of a child. The drama kicked off amid a tense custody hearing involving Michael Corinthos and Willow Corinthos, two parents fiercely battling over the guardianship of their beloved children, Wiley and Amelia. The courtroom was charged with palpable tension as accusations and emotional testimonies dominated proceedings, and each word echoed heavily with years of unresolved conflicts. However, all this courtroom drama came to an abrupt halt when Sasha Corbin, a central figure entangled in their custody dispute, suddenly went into early labor. Chaos erupted almost immediately, turning the courtroom into a scene of panic. Sasha, clearly in pain and frightened, struggled through intense contractions, gripping the benches in agony. At the same time, protests outside had intensified to a fever pitch, blocking emergency services and rendering ambulances unable to reach Sasha in her critical moment. It seemed for a terrifying second that help would not arrive in time. But in a remarkable display of courage and compassion, Willow Corinthos stepped forward swiftly, taking charge of the crisis with a calm, reassuring presence. Willow, despite her emotional state caused by the ongoing custody dispute, quickly set aside any lingering animosity or hesitation. Guided by instincts sharpened by both her maternal and nursing experiences, she skillfully helped Sasha through her labor right there in the courtroom. Amid hushed whispers and stunned silence, Willow's calm instructions and supportive words became the beacon that guided Sasha safely through the painful and dangerous process. Remarkably, the beautiful and healthy baby came into the world safely, bringing relief and astonishment to everyone present. Michael Corinthos, watching the incredible events unfold, found himself deeply moved and profoundly grateful. Witnessing Willow's selfless act in aiding Sasha and ensuring the safety of their child dramatically shifted his perspective on their fraught custody battle. The resentment and bitterness that had clouded his thoughts for months seemed to evaporate instantly, replaced instead by gratitude and deep appreciation. It was this gratitude that led Michael to a decision that changed everything between him and Willow. He decided to drop the custody battle entirely. In an emotional and heartfelt exchange, Michael expressed his newfound realization to Willow. He articulated that their children, Wiley and Amelia, deserved parents united in their love and commitment, rather than divided by a prolonged, acrimonious legal battle. Michael passionately declared that he no longer saw any sense in fighting when it was clear that cooperation would yield the happiest outcome for their children. Thus, Michael proposed a fair and equal joint custody arrangement, believing it would best allow Wiley and Amelia to thrive in a loving, supportive environment nurtured by both parents equally. Willow, moved deeply by Michael's sincerity, accepted his proposition without hesitation. She recognized the genuine transformation in Michael's heart, born from witnessing the miracle they both experienced in the courtroom. For Willow, the paramount goal was always the well-being and happiness of their children. Seeing Michael echo these same priorities reaffirmed her belief in their shared capacity to navigate the complexities of co-parenting together. Yet, just as calm seemed restored, Michael made another shocking revelation, this time directly to Wiley, their young son. Michael, struggling initially to find the right words, eventually mustered the courage to reveal a startling truth. He informed Wiley that the newborn baby Sasha had just delivered was not the child of Jason Morgan, as previously believed, but was in fact Michael's own biological child. This news rocked everyone present, particularly Willow, who reacted with profound shock, struggling momentarily to grasp the magnitude of Michael's disclosure. The revelation was especially poignant given the tangled personal histories involving Mitchell and Sasha's past relationship, Jason's complicating presence, and Willow's ongoing emotional journey through their custody battle. Despite her initial shock and confusion, Willow showed remarkable maturity and grace, quickly reconciling her feelings about Michael's revelation. Recognizing the sincerity in Michael's voice and eyes, she chose not to let this unexpected twist reignite old conflicts or wounds. Instead, she genuinely embraced the new reality with admirable acceptance and clarity. Willow firmly asserted that if Michael was the father, the child deserved the best possible start in life, rooted in stability, love, and family unity. Without hesitation, she urged Michael to seriously consider marrying Sasha. emphasizing that the child's emotional and social welfare would significantly benefit from having a united family right from the beginning. Willow's unexpected proposal stunned Michael, who had perhaps anticipated some resentment or bitterness in response to the revelation. Yet, her selflessness and unwavering focus on the best interests of the children deeply moved him once again. Willow's perspective underscored a profound truth: the past conflicts were far less important than ensuring their children, all of their children, had the best possible lives filled with unconditional love and security. As the news of Sasha's miraculous birth and the subsequent reconciliations filtered through Port Charles, ripple effects spread rapidly. Friends and family members initially shocked by the drama soon found themselves celebrating the outcome. Carly Corinthos, Michael's mother, was particularly moved by Willow's grace under pressure and Michael's profound transformation. For Carly, this marked a hopeful new beginning, offering an end to the bitter turmoil that had long characterized the relationships within their families. Sasha, now resting safely in the hospital, remained overwhelmed yet profoundly grateful for the unexpected chain of events. Her newfound motherhood, born amidst unprecedented drama, reminded her that even amid chaos, life can bring miraculous moments of clarity and joy. Sasha, deeply touched by Willow's compassionate intervention and Michael's subsequent change of heart, expressed her heartfelt gratitude to both, reinforcing the bonds of friendship and forgiveness within their complicated family dynamic. Meanwhile, Wiley, now facing a new reality as a brother, found himself at the heart of these complex emotions. Yet the love surrounding him, the reassurance from Michael and Willow, and the warmth from the wider Corinthos and Quartermain families offered him comfort and stability. Wiley, though young, sensed the profound change happening around him, instinctively understanding that family unity was restored, and that he was loved profoundly by everyone involved. Moving forward, the new familial landscape shaped by Michael's profound decision, Willow's grace, and Sasha's resilience offers renewed hope for everyone involved. The shared custody agreement, forged in trust and understanding, promises a brighter future for Wiley and Amelia, ensuring their lives are filled with love, security, and mutual respect. As Michael seriously contemplates Willow's advice to marry Sasha, he faces another critical decision, one that could further solidify the happiness and security of his expanding family. Next, we're diving into the sizzling undercurrents and simmering possibilities surrounding Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin. Ever since Michael's dramatic return to Port Charles, the air has been electric with sparks between these two. Their unforgettable one-night stand months ago still lingers in the memory of fans as a moment of fiery passion. With Michael's marriage to Willow Corinthos now a thing of the past, the stage is set for a potential reunion with Sasha. Could Michael be the one to reignite this old flame, whispering sweet nothings to convince Sasha that their love story deserves a second chapter? Let's explore this tantalizing possibility in depth with 3 compelling reasons why Sasha should consider saying yes to a romantic revival with Michael. Reason 1. A growing family to unite their hearts. One of the most heartwarming aspects of a potential reunion between Michael and Sasha is the prospect of a new addition to their lives. Word around Port Charles is that a baby might soon be on the way, a tiny bundle of joy that could cement the already strong bond between these two kindred spirits. Their shared history is laced with tenderness, and imagining them as parents together feels like a natural progression. Sasha has already proven herself to be nothing short of extraordinary with Michael's children, Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos. Her nurturing demeanor and genuine affection for them have not gone unnoticed at family gatherings at the Quartermain mansion, where she's often seen laughing and playing with the kids during sunny afternoons on the estate's sprawling lawn. Picture this, a cozy Corinthos family unit, with Michael and Sasha at the helm, cradling their newborn while Wiley and Amelia play nearby. This isn't just a dream, it could be the foundation of a perfect family portrait. Beyond the immediate joy, a child would give them a shared purpose, a reason to build a future together rooted in love and responsibility. Michael, with his protective instincts honed over years of family drama, would find in Sasha the ideal partner to navigate the challenges of parenthood. Their late-night conversations about baby names, nursery decor in soft pastels, and dreams of first steps could rekindle the intimacy that once defined their relationship, making their connection stronger than ever. Reason 2. An unbroken bond beneath the surface. While Michael and Sasha may carry the label of exes, their relationship defies conventional definitions of a breakup. Over the years, they've cultivated a friendship that's as solid as the iconic General Hospital itself, sharing countless moments of support and understanding since their romantic split. But let's dig deeper into the past. Technically, their love story was never truly severed by a bitter end. Instead, it was a selfless act of sacrifice that pulled them apart. Fans will recall the complicated web involving Harrison Chase and Willow Tate Corinthos, where Sasha and Chase stepped back from their respective relationships with Michael and Willow to ensure Wiley's safety. This wasn't a typical breakup driven by betrayal or fading feelings. It was a strategic move to protect a child's future amid the chaos caused by Nell Benson's relentless custody battles. Nell, with her manipulative schemes and cold-hearted determination, had cast a long shadow over Michael's life, threatening to tear Wiley away from the loving family he deserved. Sasha and Chase, in a remarkable display of altruism, pretended to be involved with each other, creating a facade that allowed Michael and Willow the freedom to unite for Wiley's sake. Though Michael and Willow eventually fell in love during this alliance, their romance has since crumbled, leaving an open window for Michael and Sasha to revisit what once was. Their happiness during their time together wasn't fleeting. It was real, vibrant, and filled with laughter during stolen moments at Kelly's Diner over milkshakes and late-night confessions. Now, with the obstacles of the past fading, they have a rare opportunity to rediscover that joy, to walk hand in hand through Port Charles' scenic pier, reminiscing about the love they never truly let go of. Reason 3. Sasha's unwavering loyalty, a rare gem in Port Charles. In the tumultuous world of Port Charles, where alliances shift like the tides and secrets lurk around every corner, loyalty is a currency more valuable than gold. Sasha Corbin embodies this virtue in a way few others can match, making her an ideal partner for someone like Michael, who straddles the powerful and often dangerous worlds of the Corinthos and Quartermain families. Her decision to step away from Michael for Wiley's well-being wasn't just a momentary act of kindness. It was a testament to her deep-seated commitment to doing what's right, no matter the personal cost. This fierce dedication isn't a one-off. It's woven into the fabric of who Sasha is, evident in every relationship she's nurtured. Whether it was her tender romance with Brando Corbin or her supportive dynamic with Cody Bell, Michael, bearing the weight of both his Corinthos lineage with its mob ties and constant threats, and his Quartermain heritage, filled with corporate intrigue and family feuds, needs a partner who can stand by him through thick and thin. Sasha's proven herself to be that rock, someone who would guard his heart as fiercely as she protects those she loves. Her loyalty extends beyond personal relationships. It's a moral compass that guides her actions, earning her the respect and admiration of key figures in Michael's life, including Carly Spencer. Carly, known for her sharp judgment and protective nature over her family, has often spoken highly of Sasha, noting her integrity during intense discussions at the Metro Court Hotel's rooftop lounge, where the city lights of Port Charles glitter below. Having Carly's stamp of approval is no small feat. It's a glowing endorsement that Sasha can be trusted to navigate the complexities of Michael's world. Whether it's facing down a rival at a tense boardroom meeting or standing firm during a late-night crisis at the Corinthos compound. Moreover, Sasha's loyalty brings a sense of stability that Michael desperately needs after the emotional roller coaster of his failed marriage to Willow. Imagine them rebuilding trust over quiet dinners at home, Sasha reassuring Michael with her steadfast presence as they discuss everything from business strategies to personal dreams. Her ability to prioritize family above all else aligns perfectly with Michael's own values, creating a partnership that could weather any storm at a corporate takeover attempt by a Quartermain rival or an unexpected threat from a Corinthos enemy resurfacing from the past. A future worth exploring. As we wrap up this deep dive into the potential reunion of Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin, it's clear that their story is far from over. The sparks that flew during their passionate encounter months ago are merely the embers of a fire that could roar back to life with the right kindling. From the promise of a growing family that could unite them in new and profound ways, to the unspoken bond that never truly broke, and the unmatched loyalty Sasha brings to the table, there are countless reasons for her to consider saying yes to Michael's overtures. Port Charles is a town of second chances, after all, and this couple might just be on the brink of writing their most captivating chapter yet. Will they take the leap, strolling through the park with a stroller in tow, or will past heartaches keep them apart? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: their chemistry is undeniable, and fans will be glued to their screens to see what happens next. Next, we're delving into the emotional roller coaster surrounding Jonathan Jackson's departure from the iconic role of Lucky Spencer. After a deeply moving return to Port Charles, Jackson is once again bidding farewell to the beloved character he first brought to life in 1993 as the cherished son of Luke Spencer and Laura Collins. His comeback in August 2024 was anticipated to be a significant and extended stay, but after a heartfelt 9-month journey, Lucky's time in town is coming to a poignant close. This exit has stirred a whirlwind of bittersweet feelings among fans, and as we unpack this moment, we'll explore the layers of his return, the impactful reunions, the heartbreak of unfulfilled love, and the lingering hope for his future in Port Charles. A return that resonated deeply with fans. Jonathan Jackson's reappearance on the General Hospital scene was nothing short of a homecoming for longtime viewers. When he stepped back into Lucky Spencer's shoes in the summer of 2024, it wasn't just a fleeting cameo but a promise of meaningful storytelling. In an exclusive chat with TV Insider, Jackson revealed his enthusiasm for this substantial return, describing it as a chance to dive into the character with a renewed depth. "I'm thrilled to be back in a real, impactful way," he shared, his excitement palpable as he reflected on the opportunity to reconnect with the rich tapestry of Port Charles history. This wasn't merely about reprising a role, it was about honoring the legacy of Lucky, a character who has weathered countless storms, from family betrayals to personal tragedies, all while remaining a beacon of resilience in the town's chaotic landscape. Fans felt the weight of this return as Lucky navigated familiar streets, his presence a comforting nod to the past. Whether he was reminiscing at the docks where he once dreamed of adventure with his father Luke, or lingering outside Kelly's diner, recalling teenage escapades, every scene was imbued with nostalgia. Jackson's commitment to portraying Lucky as a layered adult, shaped by years of joy and sorrow, struck a chord with audiences who had grown up alongside him. His return became a bridge between the show's storied past and its evolving present, a reminder of why General Hospital remains a cornerstone of daytime drama. Beyond the storyline, Jackson's genuine affection for the role shone through in every interaction, making his eventual departure all the more difficult to accept for viewers who had hoped this chapter would last longer. A cherished reunion with a legend. One of the standout moments of Jackson's return was the chance to share the screen with Jeannie Francis, the legendary actress behind Laura Collins, Lucky's on-screen mother. For Jackson, this reunion was a personal milestone, a dream fulfilled after years of missed opportunities. During his earlier years on General Hospital, Francis' absence from the show meant their adult dynamic had never fully been explored on screen, a gap that left Jackson yearning for the chance to work alongside her as a mature actor. "I always felt I missed out on something special by not working with Jeannie as an adult," he confessed to TV Insider, his words echoing a sentiment of longing for a deeper connection with the woman who portrays his character's emotional anchor. Their scenes together in 2024 were nothing short of magical, filled with tender exchanges that captured the unbreakable bond between mother and son. Whether it was a quiet moment in the Spencer family home, surrounded by framed photos of happier times, or a heartfelt conversation in the hospital corridors after a crisis, their chemistry radiated warmth. Fans watched as Laura's eyes welled with pride and concern for Lucky, reflecting the years of separation and unspoken love. These interactions weren't just plot points, they were a celebration of family, a theme at the core of General Hospital's storytelling. For Jackson, getting to explore this dynamic was a highlight of his return, and for viewers, it was a poignant reminder of the enduring strength of the Spencer lineage. Even in the face of inevitable goodbyes, a love story left unresolved. Lucky's return wasn't just about reconnecting with family, it also reignited hope among fans for a romantic reconciliation with Elizabeth Weber, a pairing that has long held a special place in the hearts of General Hospital devotees. The chemistry between Lucky and Liz has always been electric, a slow-burning love story marked by shared history and heartbreaking near misses. When Lucky proposed to Liz during a tender picnic in the park on the June 4, 2025 episode, it felt like the culmination of decades of longing. The scene was straight out of a romance novel, sunlight filtering through the trees, a checkered blanket spread on the grass, and Lucky down on one knee, holding a simple but meaningful ring that once belonged to his grandmother, a Spencer family heirloom. But dreams were dashed when Liz, with tears in her eyes, gently turned him down. Her reasoning was laced with painful honesty. Port Charles, he explained, was no longer the right place for Lucky. The town that had once been their sanctuary now held too many ghosts, too many memories of what could have been. Staying together in a place where their futures couldn't align would only deepen the ache, she argued, her voice breaking as she spoke of wanting the best for him, even if it meant letting go. For Lucky, this rejection was a crushing blow, a realization that love alone couldn't rewrite their story. With a heavy heart, he made the agonizing decision to leave Port Charles, acknowledging that lingering in a town where their paths couldn't merge would be a constant reminder of loss. Fans watched, heartbroken, as he packed a weathered duffel bag, casting one last glance at a photo of him and Liz from happier days before heading out into the unknown. A farewell that's not forever. As Jonathan Jackson prepares to bid adieu to the residents of Port Charles, his departure is steeped in emotion but also in possibility. Lucky's exit storyline sees him making the rounds, sharing quiet goodbyes with the people who have shaped his life. From a somber conversation with his mother Laura at the pier, where the sound of lapping waves mirrors the ebb of their time together, to a gruff but affectionate farewell with old friends at the local bar over a glass of whiskey, each moment is a testament to the impact Lucky has had on the town. Yet, even as he steps away, there's a sense that this isn't the final chapter for the character. General Hospital's executive producer, Frank Valentini, offered a beacon of hope in his statement, expressing gratitude for Jackson's return while emphasizing an open invitation for future appearances. "We were so glad Jonathan was able to reprise the role of Lucky, even if it was for a limited time. The door is always open for him to return," Valentini shared, his words a balm to fans who dread saying goodbye. This sentiment resonates with the ethos of Port Charles, a town where no farewell is truly permanent, where characters often find their way back through unexpected twists of fate. Whether it's a crisis that draws Lucky home, a family celebration like a Spencer wedding at the historic church on Elm Street, or simply the pull of unresolved ties, the possibility of his return keeps hope alive. For now, fans are left to process the bittersweet nature of his exit, cherishing the moments of joy and heartbreak that defined his latest stint. Social media platforms buzz with fan theories about when and how Lucky might reappear, perhaps with news of a new chapter outside Port Charles, or an urgent call from Laura or Liz that brings him racing back. The uncertainty only adds to the intrigue, ensuring that Lucky Spencer remains a name on everyone's lips, a legacy that endures. As we close this chapter on Jonathan Jackson's latest journey as Lucky Spencer, it's clear that his presence in Port Charles has left an indelible mark. From the thrill of his return and the joy of reconnecting with icons like Jeannie Francis, to the tender yet tragic attempt to rekindle love with Elizabeth Weber, Lucky's story continues to captivate. His departure may sting, but the open door for his return offers a silver lining, a promise that the son of Luke and Laura could once again grace our screens with his charm and complexity. General Hospital thrives on such comings and goings, weaving narratives of loss and reunion that keep fans invested year after year. So, while we wave goodbye to Lucky for now, we do so with the knowledge that in the world of soaps, every ending is merely a pause before the next beginning. Thank you for joining us on ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Keep tuning in for more updates, surprises, and emotional farewells from the ever-evolving saga of Port Charles.